My name is Afenya-Gyan, and Black Stars coach Milovan Rajevac has cut down the number of local-based players in the Black Stars from 5 to 4 in his latest squad to face the Wally Ibex of the Ethiopia and the Bafana of South Africa in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Now here's the reports from the Ghana Football Association headquarters earlier today.
Kotoko's Ismail Ganiyu returns to the squad with Dreams FC duo Philemon Bafo and Addo Fatawi Sahaku, as well as Hatsufo goalkeeper Richard Atta. Coach Milovan Rajevac explained why Philemon is always making the squad but has no cap for Ghana. AS Roma teenager Felix Afenya-Gyan has been handed his first national team call-up, with Edmund Addo of Sheriff Tiraspol also enlisted after his club prevented him from honoring his invitation for the doubleheader against Zimbabwe in October. Speaking about the introduction of Edmund Addo, the Serbian tactician says the midfielder is playing well in the UEFA Champions League.
I was monitoring the form of this player since he and his team were playing very well in the past period. They eliminated two strong teams, Red Star Belgrade and Dinamo Zagreb, so they qualified for the Champions League, which was great achievement. Their performances in the Champions League were excellent, and this is why he was noticed. And I went to see the match against Inter Milan 2 weeks ago, so he deserved his call-up, and you know, it's important. This position is important for us in the team, so we want to have all available players and the players who can respond to my requirements, so this is why he received his call-up.
Mubarak Wakasu and Richmond Boachiadom returned to the squad with rich experience. Spezia's Emmanuel Jesse is, however, excluded yet again, together with Emien's Emmanuel Lomote. The Black Stars face Ethiopia on November 11 and South Africa on 14th November. 2 wins from both games will guarantee Ghana a place in the final round of qualifiers for the Qatar 2022 World Cup in March.
All right, so now let's now zoom into the players who have been called up there. And as you can see here, Manaf Nuruddin has now replaced, Dan Ladd. Richard Ofori is still nursing an injury and will not make the squad. But of course, new inclusions here include the likes of Mubarak Wakasu and Edmund Addo of Sheriff Tiraspol, who has been playing his football in the UEFA Champions League lately. Also, there's been a call-up for Felix Afenya-Gyan from AS Roma, but there's some rumors that he could reject that particular call-up because he thinks it could be a rushed decision. But you can also see the likes of, Alexander Jiku in there alongside Enamate, who are going to definitely be forming parts of, the foundation of the team, including Andy Yadom, who is also returned to the side after missing the previous 2 qualifiers. Now, to some reaction to that particular story, and sports journalist Bismarck Owusu-Bempah-Ayala has shared his thoughts on the Black Stars call-up by Milovan Rajevac and his inclusion of the young players.
To a larger extent, it's expected. Not too many changes. After meeting Edmund Addo, after watching FNA at Roma, and with the form of Richard Boachiadom, we thought he could bring some few changes, and those changes do not come to me as a journalist as a surprise. Boachiadom has scored 2 goals in 8 games in the Israeli League, and we all know that Milo is looking for a striker, and that he will continue to give opportunities to these Ghanaian strikers out there until he settles on the team. But if you look at the timelines between when he assumed office and with a target to win the AFCON, I should assume that if you will go with a strong, consistent 80% of the squad. I watched the Gary Southgate's press conference, and he was asked about why players like Smith Road have not been able to make the squad, and he said, look, these youngsters are having a good time. He wished you could have called all of them, but there are few spots that he can fill with the national team. I don't think it's out of place if you give youngsters the opportunity to play in our Black Stars.